What's up, everyone? So I'm 1 week post surgery for my distal bicep tendon tear, and just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on how the week has gone so far. So first couple days were a little bit rough. Coming home, I had a nerve block so that I couldn't feel my arm during the surgery. So that wore off the very next day, and it was a little bit painful the very next day. But the pain meds helped. Some of the anti-inflammatories that I was taking were hurting my stomach, so I had to take something else on top of that to help with that. But realistically, overall, it wasn't really that bad. Actually, the most annoying part of it is actually wearing this massive cast on my arm. That's actually quite heavy, but it's important to keep the arm completely immobilized right now as the healing occurs. So they told me I would have this on for 2 weeks post-surgery, so 1 more week until I get this thing off, and then I go into a range of motion brace. So throughout the week, I didn't feel too bad at all in terms of pain. I actually went to work the very next day, taking some pain meds. They had me taking some Tramset, which is Tramadol and Tylenol 3s together. So wasn't too bad. Midweek, I probably stopped taking those. Didn't like the way they were making me feel, and the pain really wasn't that great, so I kind of stopped taking those. Sleeping is a little bit tough. I have to try to keep my arm elevated and above my heart as much as possible when I'm sitting and I'm sleeping. So when I sleep, I got to stack some pillows up beside me and keep my arm up here. So not very comfortable, and you're waking up throughout the night every time you have to move. So that's pretty much it. I went to the gym a couple of times this week, did legs and some cardio and some abs. It's pretty much all I can do, but just getting into the gym and getting the blood flowing makes me feel a lot better too. So one of the hardest things that I'm having to adapt to is using my left hand, because I'm right-handed and I can't really do anything here. So just simple things like using the mouse on the computer. Writing is a write-off, forget it, because I can't write with my left hand. So typing is somewhat difficult because I'm trying to maneuver this arm to be able to type, or I'm typing one-handed. And probably showering has to be the most annoying thing, because I put a garbage bag over my arm, tape it around my shoulder so that my cast doesn't get wet. And I'm trying to shower and shave my face and shave my head all with my left hand. So did a pretty good job this morning. Jen had to fix a couple spots in the back of my head, but other than that, I'm adapting. I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling good. I think that's the key part, is to stay positive and stay in the right mind frame throughout the whole thing, because again, injuries suck, and especially being an athlete, training 6-7 days a week, and all of a sudden something like this happens and it totally stops you dead in your tracks. But you got to stay positive. You got to keep your mindset open to what else can I do other than my normal routine that I can stay in the same mind frame. So for me, going to work, going to the gym, staying on diet, that kind of stuff still keeps me mentally focused. And I'm looking forward to starting my rehab, which will probably be, I don't know, maybe 4 weeks from now, I think, based on what they told me. So I'm looking forward to starting that. And I have a positive mindset when it comes to my rehab. So they've told me that it'll be about 6 months in total before I can use my arm normally again. I'm really optimistic that it's going to be a lot less than 6 months. I think they base that a lot, solely on the average person and their recovery and stuff. And, I've been healthy and athletic my whole life. I eat well, I train well, I sleep well. I take all sorts of vitamins and minerals and supplements that help keep the body in a good state. So I'm really optimistic that the 6 months is going to be a lot less for me in terms of that. But once I start my rehab, I'll be able to tell that a lot better. So 1 week in, and feeling pretty good. Next time I do my update, hopefully I'll have this thing off and I'll be a little bit more comfortable with that. But in the meantime, I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to have a good mindset, and I'm going to get through this, and I'm going to be stronger than ever. And I can't wait until I'm back in the gym full tilt and making another comeback again this year. So thanks for watching, guys.